Welcome to True Crime Stories for English Learners, where real-life mysteries meet clear and simple English.
The Skyjacking of Time Air Flight 402. It was a cold morning in January 1984. A small airplane stood on the runway in Canada. The plane belonged to Time Air, a regional airline. The flight number was 402. Inside the plane were the pilot, the co-pilot, a few passengers. Everything felt normal. No one knew that this short flight would soon turn into a dangerous situation in the sky. Time Air Flight 402 was a domestic flight. It was not long. It was not international. The plane was small. Security at small airports was very simple at that time. There were no body scanners, no strong bag checks, few police officers. Passengers could walk onto the plane easily. This made flying faster, but it also made flying less safe. One passenger stood out. He was a man traveling alone. He was quiet. He did not talk much. He carried a small bag. No one paid attention to him. The plane took off. The sound of the engines filled the cabin. The ground slowly disappeared. Then, only minutes after takeoff, everything changed. The man stood up. He walked toward the cockpit. At first, the crew thought he needed help, but then he spoke. He said he had a weapon. He told the pilot, "This is a hijacking." The cockpit went silent. The plane was now under the control of a stranger. The hijacker told the pilot what he wanted. He demanded a change of direction, fuel, and cooperation. He said he would hurt people if the pilot did not listen. The pilot stayed calm. He knew that staying calm could save lives. The plane turned. Passengers did not fully understand what was happening yet, but fear slowly filled the cabin. The hijacker did not scream. He did not panic. This made him even more frightening. Passengers sat very still. Some prayed. Some cried quietly. No one tried to fight him. The plane landed at a different airport. Police were already waiting. After the plane landed, police surrounded the runway. The engines were still running. The doors stayed closed. The hijacker spoke to the pilot again. He was nervous now. He repeated his demands. He wanted help. He wanted to leave the country. The pilot spoke slowly and calmly. He told the hijacker that police were listening. Outside, negotiators prepared to talk. Police decided not to rush the plane. There were people inside. Any fast move could be dangerous. They spoke to the hijacker through the cockpit radio. They asked him questions. Who was he? What did he want? Why was he doing this? Slowly, the hijacker began to talk. He said he felt desperate. He said he had problems in his life. He said he felt ignored and angry. He did not want to kill anyone. He wanted to be heard. After hours of talking, the hijacker became tired. He lowered his voice. He stopped making threats. Finally, he agreed to surrender. He put down his weapon. He opened the cockpit door. Police entered the plane. The hijacking was over. No one was hurt. Passengers were shocked but safe. The hijacker was arrested immediately. He was taken away in handcuffs. Later, police learned that his weapon was not real. It looked dangerous, but it could not fire. Still, the crime was serious. He was charged with hijacking, threatening lives and forcing a plane to change course. The passengers were allowed to go home. Many said they never forgot that day. The skyjacking of Time Air Flight 402 did not end in blood, but it showed something important. In the 1980s, flying was easier and more dangerous. One person, one lie, one moment of fear, that was enough to take control of a plane. After cases like this, airport security slowly became stronger, because in the sky, even small threats can become very real.
Another dark chapter closed, but the mystery of human nature continues. Thanks for listening to True Crime Stories for English Learners. Don't forget to subscribe and join me next time for another real story that's stranger than fiction.